Let's say you're falsely arrested and they keep you in jail overnight, and then they release you the next morning with no charges. You may think, oh, that's not worth bringing. What am I going to get out of that? The fact of the matter is, the federal civil justice system is designed to encourage the vindication of constitutional rights regardless of whether the damages are large or small. And the reason is because if police officers believe they're not going to get sued as long as they don't hurt you too bad, for instance, if there's an excessive force case and you have some bumps and bruises but no broken bones and nothing serious, you don't go to the hospital, they figure they can rough you up a little bit because you're not going to sue for that. Good lawyers will take those cases. And the reason is because something called the fee shifting statute. There's a federal statute that is adopted by the Civil Rights Act that essentially says if an attorney brings a case to trial and prevails and establishes that there was a civil rights violation, the attorney can then file a petition for reasonable attorney's fees. So, for instance, in the personal injury arena, attorneys only get a percentage of the recovery. And so if you've got a small case where you weren't very injured, it may be difficult finding an attorney to take that case because it's hard for an attorney to survive financially. But in a civil rights context, it's different because you're not dealing with accidents in a civil rights context. You're dealing with a willful deprivation of your constitutional rights. And that is something that Congress has made a priority. And if a plaintiff prevails on the claim at trial, and a jury finds that the plaintiff's constitutional rights were in fact violated, that person's attorney then has the opportunity to file a petition in court for reasonable attorney's fees, separate and apart from whatever contingency arrangement they had. So if it's a small verdict, the attorney would still get reasonably compensated. And by doing that, it encourages attorneys to take cases like this, even small cases. And by doing that, it hopefully discourages police officers from violating people's rights in small ways. So if you've got a situation where you believe your rights were violated, come into our office, give us a call, we'll sit down, we'll see if there's a case, and if there's a case, we'll take it.